some success to doing the right thing. So please thank my team.
You're listening to the UK Youth Parliament from November at the British House of Commons on C-SPAN Radio.
Slowly but surely taking over. I hope you understand that. I'm an American born here in Maryland, PG County. How much more American can I be? Well, I must say that I think that some people have forgotten that there's a strategic battle happening right now in the world. And I've obviously noticed that the older people in the ages of 50 and over obviously don't care. And technology is something that they don't really look into, not understanding that it's part of the battle. Like there's a slight war going on. And we're talking about, you know, when it comes to wars, we're not talking about like an all-out missiles and guns war. We're talking about a war where people are figuring out a way to invade countries. Now, what I mean by that is, let me turn the volume down a little bit on this over here, so that you can listen. Alright? I want you to listen well. Alright? What I want you to listen to, and I'm in the dark right now, but I want you to listen closely. Americans. There is two ways that you can invade a country. Alright? Like if I was at, you know, let's say an academy learning about battle and war and strategic ways to bring force amongst the enemy. Well, there's two ways, alright? There's plenty, but this is the two specific ways. One, you can invade a country with soldiers and weaponry and strategic manners of battle. Or, what you can do is just move there. Move there and then bring the rest of your kind or people to where you've moved to. Such as what the Spanish community has done with moving into the United States. Of course, now you got the battle between the politicians that has to do with illegal immigrants who are pushing into this country with drugs. Good people, bad people, drugs, rapists, murderers, all kinds of different influential, devastating situations that we have to take care of. And of course, some of these situations don't get taken care of slightly quick. We're talking about it takes time. I know you might be wondering who I am in the dark. I am, you may be surprised, but I am Piers Morgan's cousin. I am Carlos Echeveria Rodrigues O'Meara. Alright? Yes. Morgan's last name is actually O'Meara. He's a Brit. I'm half Brit, half Mexican, and I'm an Aussie. That sounds confusing, but that kind of mixture happens. Especially when you're talking about the United States, which is a big melting pot of everyone. I know his children, his ex-wife, I mean, we're family. I need you to understand that Channel 5 is a company that has been owned by a British man, which is of course why they keep on bringing so many Brits and Australians and Irish into our country. Really, I have no big deal about them coming over here. It's no big deal about that. But if you can't tell that there is some kind of invasion going on, I mean, we're talking about the connection between the United States and Britain so closely, and devastating other countries such as, for such lies as Iraqi freedom. Many other countries need to be freed also. But that one had a connection between the senior father and the junior father who wanted to get revenge for his father. It makes sense. It's not that hard to really do. When you're a man in power, they're a lot more different. They're easy to fight. Sending a soldiers, or group of soldiers, to fight is kind of like two men meeting in the street and fighting it out. I mean, it's just what it is. Let's not make it so complicated. My cousin, Piers, he gives not one bit of a damn about the United States. All he cares is about getting people to watch his show. He doesn't care about this country. I mean, let's be honest. He's a man with money and a silver spoon. I really don't care for him. It's alright. Sometimes in life, water is thicker than blood. It just happens. That's why my accent is all over the place. But to be honest, Americans, I want you to be Americans, not Americans. You seem to not be able to do anything. You're hiring people from other countries to do your jobs and letting all your businesses be outsourced under your nostrils. And you don't care. And it is destroying your economy because you, the people who are a larger crowd than the ones running your country, don't seem to get it and seem to be perfectly fine with taking the dagger up the woo-ha without Vaseline. It's just honesty. Sit back and look and try to understand that what's going on with your country right now is something you're letting it happen. You don't even lift a finger to care about your own country. When people in London love their country, people in Ireland love their country, people in Africa love their country, people come to your country just to saturate and suck out the goodness of it. You think we would let that happen? Do you understand that the deal that was made with China is that there are companies, American companies, that make cars for China and Japan that they would never make here because the cars here have to be of a lesser standard. We people of the United States, you people, which I'm just trying to stand up for you and give you a notice that to the rest of the world, y'all look stupid. All you care about is consuming and taking in. And you don't even try to lift a finger to fight the right battles. All you do is send your soldiers to die for something stupid that makes no sense. It's ridiculous. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope you try. This is Carlos Echeveria Rodrigues O'Meara, Piers Morgan's cousin, because Piers' last name is O'Meara. When you get to the United States, you could change anything. You could go from a slutty whore till you come to the Americas and you become a virgin just by going to see a surgeon with the right amount of money. It's so sad what you American people have become. Where's your integrity? Will you even fight for it? For your integrity? Do you even care? Doesn't look that way to me. All I see is consumer all over, consumer this, consumer that, money, money, money. To the point now where they're sucking it out of your children's children. And the rich people are the ones who got you there. And y'all don't lift, y'all just won't lift a finger. It's sad to see if people just give up. Maybe it's because if you go to Ireland, it's majority Irish. You go to Russia, it's majority Russia. So if something happens, the Russians, we don't like it. I mean, look at the things in Chechnya. The Chechens still don't really care about Russia. They've been trying to get away from Russia for years. It's just the way it happens when the people don't agree. Sad to see Americans go that way. I hope you can change. That's from Carlos Rodrigues Echeveria. Oh, Mira, hopefully you can change your lives. Or just keep on letting the government treat you like you're the ants and they're the locusts. Stand up for yourselves. Petition. Stand as the people who care about politics, because that's what makes your life or ruins your life. The government could do anything to you because you don't fight and stand up and go on strike for it. You don't care. Show a little bit of respect in yourselves. Gain some integrity. Or are you all just consumers and liars? We'll see.